Hi everyone and welcome back to Return of the Nerd. I'm going to review some more figures today from the new wave and I'm really disappointed. I'm just going to be totally brutally honest with you. Like, this figure is not a good figure. Like, I couldn't really see because there are no plastic windows, but after taking her out and just like examining her, I'm a little bit pissed off, to be honest with you. Bix is okay. I quite like Bix. There have been a lot of different female characters in Star Wars in the Black Series, and like a lot of them, to be honest, the molds are really good. Now this is your typical traffic cone syndrome. This is why I always want soft goods. One of the reasons why I always root for soft goods is because when you've got soft goods, you can, doesn't matter. You know, she's kind of a bland looking character anyway. She just wears her dress, right? I mean, there's nothing really striking about her, what she wears in the show. But you could have made her a lot more interesting by giving her that soft goods look so that she was able to like move even just a little bit, because she doesn't move at all, right? So let's ignore her arms, right? Of course, she has articulation under here, under the traffic cone. She can't swivel, she can't move her waist at all, and neither can her legs. They cannot open, you know, in any direction. So even to put her in a basic, just walking position, no, you can't do it. So I feel like all the energy was just put into a face sculpt, right? The digital face sculpt, which looks exactly like the actress in the show. I mean, I can't criticize that at all. She looks beautiful, but apart from the head, the rest of it, I wouldn't even. It's not worth it. She's holding some space coke. I mean, she comes with no accessories, like zero accessories. You did expect. Okay, so she doesn't have any fight scenes in the show. She's not expected to carry around a blaster. She's got bodyguards for that, right? Because she's a very powerful, influential senator. She should at least come with a wine glass. Like who's the other one? Bib Fortuna. I mean, he came with some cups, right? So she should have something to put in her right hand. Her left hand, yeah, I mean, you can see that, right? It's not like the weapon, like can put. You can't put any kind of weapon in here. She's like she wants to shake hands. How do you do? How do you do, Senator? So boring. This is the most boring figure I've ever seen. Yeah, look, I mean, look, even the split in the skirt at the bottom is so tiny. I've tried moving her. I can't even bend her knees. There's just nothing. It won't give. So, just to show you how bad this is, here we go. She is back. It's Vice Admiral Holdo. Now, she is, I mean, she's a terrible character. I didn't like the movie, but we're talking about action figures, aren't we? Here. So this one and this one, I mean, come on, man, look at the difference. She doesn't have the digital face sculpt. I mean, it's okay, but because she's got the soft goods on her body, like the entire dress from head to toe is soft goods. So I can put her in like running, jumping, doing, you know, the splits, karate kicks, or whatever you want. I mean, it's great. I mean, this is what, if you've got a woman in a dress type character, she needs to have soft goods, because this is just a traffic cone, and it kind of gets on my tits. And you can even see that they've just used Holdo's boots. They're exactly the same. Just not really put much effort into it. Holdo is an older figure, so she comes with the... Oh, I shouldn't really show her sexy legs on camera. She's got the double jointed knees, which I'm okay with, because you get good look. Look at that, right back there. Awesome. Don't mind that at all. She, like, what is the point? What is the point, Hasbro, in giving Mon Mothma pinless joints? You know, you can't see the pins. Wow, awesome. Yeah, you can't see anything, you know. So yeah, just really disappointed with this. So I think if you're a completionist and you just really are fond of Mon Mothma in the TV show, then go ahead and buy her for your collection. But yeah, for me, I'm just not happy with this at all. Right, I'm gonna put her to one side, and let's have a look at Bix, who I think is way better. Here's the box here. Now Bix, she's got a lovely face sculpt as well, and her articulation is awesome. Her dress is not impeding any of her movements at all, even though it's like full hard plastic. She can do like running, jumping. You can bend you know, at the hips, and it's fine. She's, you know, swivel like this way, right? So it's good. I really like what they've done with Bix, and I like that they've got these like the holster is not you can't move it, it's actually part of the mold, but it's just so much detail on there, like as opposed to this there's just nothing, you know. So yeah, I really like the Bix, and she comes with a wonderful, look at the braids on the back of her head. That reminds me of the Princess Leia one. Was it the Andor forest, when she's living with the Ewoks, and she's got those lovely braids on the back of, you know, her hair's got so much detail. It's good. And she comes with this wonderful accessory. You know, like a lot of the characters on Ferrex are carrying around these like iPad looking devices. This one's really cool, and this actually comes out, it's like a USB device. It's chung, and you can put that in her hand and this in the other hand. I mean, at least Bix comes with something, you know. You can see here on the box, okay. I mean, this is funny because we were complaining about how the image on the box is misleading and looks better than the actual figure when you take it out. But in actual fact, the accessory, this looks way better than what that looks like on the box, you know. I like this very much. Yeah, she can hold you could just take a blaster from another figure, like who we got over here. Oh, here's Andor. I mean, you could probably just take Andor's weapon and put it in her hand, no problem, you know. So yeah, this is good. I totally recommend that you get Bix, for sure. And just to show you like how pathetic, let's move this and let's move this. I just think that, like, when you look at a figure that was made in, like, when was this made? 2014. Oh, there you go. This is from the blue line. It's 2014. Bush Leia. And right, look at what you get. You got hard plastic, soft goods. You've got all these accessories. Helmet, this, you've got a thermal detonator. I mean, oh my, what's not to like about this? I know the face sculpt is dated and looks a bit cartoonish, but man, I would rather have a figure like this than just a traffic cone. So yeah, I'm just, you can tell by my tone of voice, I'm really not happy with the Mon Mothma figure. And I'm being brutally honest, because I'm selling these as well. I mean, they're selling pretty well, I have to be honest. You know, from a sales point of view, they're doing quite well. People really like Mon Mothma. But I don't know, for me, it's just, I mean, look at that. It's so ugly. It looks like she was like lobster crab arms. It's just, I can't even, and her hands barely can, like, you can barely see them, like, under this. Okay, come on, cheer up. Yeah, Boosh. I need to say Bosch. Boosh is a beautiful figure, really nice. And also the other one is, do you remember Fennec Shan? What a wonderful figure. You know, like, I think those two probably are the best in terms of, like, the female characters in Star Wars, the female human characters. I love them. And we were talking about we're talking about traffic cones, right? So she is like the worst offender ever. I think that's just why I'm so mad, is because, yeah, we've had traffic cone figures before. Like, I mean, Bib Fortuna was kind of like that, because he has this robe that, you know, like, I had to really stick my thumb right inside here, and there's several layers of hard plastic clothing. But at least you can get his legs out and get him. His legs can open. You can get him into some kind of like walking pose where he's just not standing straight all of the time. And again, he comes with accessories, right? He's got the cups and stuff, so he can put You can put like a staff or a stick in his hand as well, and he looks really awesome. But like with Mon Mothma, it's like she doesn't come with any accessories, and her hands are like pretty crappy as well. So, oh yeah, it's just kind of doing my head in. I mean, even Mr. Hanky here's got more articulation going for him than she has. Anyhow, Merry Christmas, by the way, in 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's my review today for the two female characters. I mean, I totally recommend Bix. I think she's really cool. And to be honest with you, I'm just not going to recommend this figure. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your choice if you want to pick her up or not. But now I'm kind of even regretting opening the package, and it's just... Right, so that's it. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll do another unboxing probably next week. I've still got the figures from Wave, what was it, Wave 35, and they're selling pretty well. Luke Skywalker's gone, and Cal Kestis is gone, because everyone was asking me, like, can you just open Luke and compare him to the Return of the Jedi Luke? I want to see those two side by side. I really want to, but I don't have either now, so I thought it would be more kind of like... Because I haven't seen anyone do a review of these two yet, so I thought I'd be the first one to get in there. Oh, there's going to be a kissing scene. Oh, no, Star Wars. Actually, Bix is in, like, the first ever kind of sex scene in Star Wars, isn't she? You get that where she's, like, about to undress, and she sits on Timothy's bed. And you're like, oh, and then nothing happens, and it cuts to the next morning where they wake up. Yeah, so it was a bit risque for Disney to do that. Okay, she's beautiful, isn't she? The actress who plays Bix is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to see her in the next season. I hope she is in the next season. She's actually, what is it? So Tim is her boyfriend in the first season, and he gets shot, right? He gets killed. But I think Andor is one of her previous lovers. He's like an ex-boyfriend of Bix. So there's obviously a lot of chemistry there, and you can feel that with the acting and the tension. So I think these two, yeah, you know, I'd much rather get like these two and put them on the shelf together, like, because they're a pair. It's nice. Okay, right. Don't forget, you guys can check out my store. Here's a shameless plug for my store. This is my URL. So you go to returnofthenerd.sw.blogspot.com. Happy face. Right, I shall see you in the next one.